Next Tuesday we got Cool Boy versus Inoue. It's a pound for pound fight. It's a fight that's getting undershadowed over the 29th fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's at 9 o'clock in the morning as well.
Oh,
So
so okay,
so that's
okay.
gonna be, yeah, it's
Wait,
probably
when is it? 9 on what day? Tuesday or
on
Wednesday?
Tuesday. So in Vegas
Okay.
time, shoot, it's
It'll
nine
be
o'clock on
6
my
then.
time. Yeah.
I'm gonna be up then. Shit, I gotta see it.
Yep. How do you see that fight playing out?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I think it's 50-50 to me. Honestly, I got Fulton winning the fight, but I don't know if he'll get the decision.
Going to Japan?
Yeah, like the only way I see Inoue winning is if he really hurt Fulton. I don't think he's gonna beat Fulton in the 12 round fight because he kind of small. Great boxer, great power, but I think Fulton is a huge 22 pounder. He got a lot of heart. You know, he can box, he could move, he could fight on the inside as long as he don't get too greedy because Inoue is a good counter puncher and he'll land that one shot and hurt you
Sharp
and
too.
real sharp, very sharp. So I got Fulton winning by like split decision, but or it could either be a draw. I'm only saying that because of this dude is a legend over there. So them scorecard, all that stuff matter, no matter what
Yeah,
people want to say.
especially when you're betting. Yeah.
It's a business, like man. So, but the bet I do like in that fight is the over. So,
Over.
I like the over. I got it going the distance. I don't got neither one of them getting stopped. I think it'd be a competitive 12 round fight. Somebody can get hurt. I think Fulton's best chance is to hurt him to the body.
Hmm.
And Inoue, if he hurt Fulton, it'll probably be in the exchange. If he exchange with Inoue too much, I think that's what you got to kind of watch. You can't trade with Inoue a lot. You got to pick the shots and pick them smart. But yeah, I think Fulton could pull it out, but it's a draw. It's 50-50 to me. But I do think it'll go 12 if both fighters, if they both how I see them both fighting, it should be like a 50-50, like a 12 round fight.
Uh, if Fulton comes, unifies. I mean, this is not for undisputed, right? This is for just
Yeah, unified.
unify. What does this mean for a guy like Fulton? Being an American guy, I know the lower weight classes don't really get the recognition as the other
Yeah.
popular ones do.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably my favorite small fighter up under that featherweight. Both of those too, but of course, Fulton my favorite because he's from our country and I know him a little bit and stuff like that. I think that'd be huge for him, man. Him going over there, taking the risk, going to Japan. He didn't have to do it because he's fighting for Fulton's belt. So Fulton could have easily said, "Nah, you got to
Once he
come
got
over
up,
here."
I heard once he moved up, he made the phone call right away.
Man, so I respected that Fulton accepted the challenge, and not only that, he's going to his hometown. So, but I'm gonna be this is my opinion though, and I'm just being honest. Like I don't know neither one. It's just straight boxing. It's nowhere near the pound for pound. As much as I like Fulton a lot, and Inoue, two of my favorite fighters in the game all around, but it's only because the competition is not high enough in those weights. Like you can't put them at quite yet. You can't put them at the top of the pound for pound because you got too many big fights happening. You
Yeah.
got too many. You still got Tanks, you got Shakors, Devins, you got Charlos, you got even Canelo, you got Benavidez, you got
So they might
you
not be
know,
in your top 10.
oh no, I'll put them in the top 10, but at the bottom. Like
Yeah.
it'll have to be at the bottom only because um
Where
now
Shakur
I ain't
and
gonna
Haney
lie.
are at? Like where Shakur and Haney are at?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be real with you. If Inoue win, you might have to put him a little higher than Fulton because depending on the fashion that he wins in, because he moving up again. And if he beat Fulton decisively,
Hmm.
then I think you probably could put him in the middle. Like, but I don't think you could still can't put him over. Like, I got Terrence Earl, and then you still got guys like Fury. I mean, he beat Wilder a couple times, and he's the heavyweight champ. You got Usyk.
Usyk.
who moved up and he beat Joshua. So I can't put him over those guys. But if Inoue wins, he should be, you know, it's so many good fighters right now that it's just the pound for pound. It seems like it ain't enough room for just 10.
Yeah,
Like maybe it should start being like a top 15 or something. But he definitely is a monster. Like I can't argue if somebody put him 4 or 5, but you can't put him 1 through 3 or 4 to me. Like
yeah,
5 at the best, because you can't put him over guys like Terrence. You can't even put him over Devin Haney
yeah. You can't
because
even put him over any of these undisputed champions. And
no, you can't
there's
put
at
him.
least five or
Now we
six.
got Bivol. We got
Yeah,
Arthur Beterbiev. Like, I mean, it's just too many guys. Like, I think that the ranking system should be, it should be considered the fashion people went in, and you got to kind of measure, a certain way now because there's so many people that you could put in there. Like, I think that it's the fashion that the fighters went in, the fights that they taken, how often they taking their good fights. That'll
mm-hmm.
force people really to pick it up. Like now, everybody seem to be in competition with each other in a good way. Like it's so many good fights happening that a fighter gonna feel like a lame ducking now. Ducking is looking corny now, like, which is a good thing for boxing. Imagine if a dude come out, a top fighter come out and say they gonna fight a C-class fighter now. Now, it ain't nothing wrong with that on the way up, or if you're young, or if you're fighting frequently. But if you only fighting twice a year, you need to be fighting the best fights out there.
I
Because the
agree.
old school fighters fought 6 to 10. That's why I don't compare 12-round fighters with 15-round fighters.
Mm.
It's different because they fought 4 to 10 times a year. I mean, sometimes 15. So when you people say who the best fighter ever, it's not going to be a fighter in this era.
So I'm glad